Hey guys, it's the Zackalope, back to another episode of Legionwood 2, Rise of the Eternal Realm, and some stuff happened between this episode and the last episode. First off, my game crashed, and I lost a lot of progress. The recording was perfectly fine. You pretty much saw all of it, but it did crash. I was able to get back to where I was, and once again, I have two of the Swords of Gaia and Swords of Arc. You can't tell here because I have them equipped. So I thought I'd just get you up to, God, I don't know what the phrase is. I can't remember. I thought I'd just catch you up on what my classes are right now. Lionel's Warrior Shaman, which is what he's always been, but that allows him to use the Sword of, Gaia. And Warrior is the only class that can use that sword. It's just kind of strange, but there you go. Ophelia is the Rogue Ranger. She still has overrange attacks, but she also is a rogue, and rogues do so much physical damage. Khan, I made him into, he's still the Barbarian, so he is the Sword of Arc. And he is super threatening. He is super threatening. Yeah, he's got the shield plating, which increases his threat and defense, and this increases attack and hit rate, but also increases threat. So yeah, he's super threatening. He also has the Gladiator's Raiment, which also increases his threat. So things are going to be attacking him a lot, which is good, because he's the tank. So that left me with the question of who's going to be my Magus and who's going to be my Cleric. Well, they're both magic roles, so I decided to put them into the same character, Ilia. Hopefully I don't regret that. But one of the benefits of that is she's now got the Divine Wand, which is, I believe, the best staff in the game. And she's got this other stuff. That was eloquent. So yeah. That all happened, but before we can go to Charn, there's a few things I want to take care of first. A stone altar here. Words engraved into it read, an offering to the Lake Princess from the first Emperor. So, in the Emperor's Citadel, I found this coin. And I didn't know what to do with it at first, but then off screen, I read it, and it said it had a picture of a lake on it. And I remembered this. And I have done all of these side quests already. I'm just doing them now. I did them all off screen, but I'm doing them now. Undyne's Essence. So that, I believe, is probably the last summon. Maybe? Maybe not. I mean, we've got the support one, we've got the water, the fire, and the thunder. So we've got all of those. I wonder. Okay, that was successful. So the reason why I'm doing this, I didn't do this off screen. Okay. Because there was a guy in town who said that that the Emperor always had bountiful harvests or something from that. I think it was just a hint to get Undyne. So yeah, the next thing we gotta do, we gotta go to Iron Rim. And then, oh, this is something I want to show you. This was blocked off before, and it seemed kind of weird that it was, and now nothing's happening here, but I can fish here now. There we go. The goldfin bass. I'm not gonna be fishing all day for those because honestly, I don't feel it's worth it how many times you fail. It's a rare fish with scales that resemble purest gold, increases all attribute of an ally for 3 turns in battle. If it wasn't so time consuming, I would farm those like crazy, because that's fantastic. So yeah, this is the Coliseum. The champion wasn't available before. Whoa, I had so much gold, it had to shrink the numbers. Oops. Okay, so yeah, this guy, he actually does have something to steal. It won't be too important if I can't get it, though. I forget if he was weak to anything. Well, whatever the case, he's not... There it is, the four-leaf clover. I already got that from the magic vases back in the volcano, so it's not a huge deal. Yeah, this guy isn't especially strong. It's probably because I'm higher level, though. Also, one thing I wanted to talk about. I'm recording this on the day that I air this video. Because last night I tried to get it recorded. That's the reason why I'm re-recording this part. There we go. I was way too tired. So I'm the arena champion. I've got 4,000 Kaifers, and now this guy is going to... Yes. So this is a champion belt. It's a raiment, and I can increase one of my chosen attributes. I went with defense last time, but I'm gonna go magic defense. Let's see. Let's see. It still boosts threat. Okay, so I'm gonna use this instead of the plating because his armor's already pretty good. It's just his magic defense is not. He needed more of that. I was saying something and I don't remember what I was saying. Oh yeah. So the whole terminus bug thing, that's all very bizarre. But literally before I started recording this, we're going to Ferrum. I checked my messages on YouTube and it turns out that bug is huge and the creator of the game has actually fixed it. But I still have the 2 Swords of Gaia and the 2 Swords of Arc because I went back and did it before that. So I'm not going forward because there's going to be a scene. So you won't be able to get those 2 Swords of Gaia and 2 Swords of Arc. Not that they're really that... It's not really that useful because only my other 2 classes can't use them. But still. Yeah, it turns out the whole thing about Terminus joining your side, apparently he's supposed to join Felix in the volcano as an extra party member for that one battle. Also, I'm not supposed to kill her. I'm not supposed to be able to beat her. She's supposed to be unkillable, so that was strange. So yeah, Terminus is supposed to die there with Felix, I believe. Creator didn't mention if he died or not, but I'm guessing that's the case. So I don't think we'll be seeing any more of Terminus. But there you go. Oh boy, making a game is hard. I'm not even gonna criticize the creator of the game because there's some things you just can't foresee. That's the reason why big companies have testers, and for an indie game, especially like an RPG game that doesn't have that much publicity, finding testers is probably not that easy, and paying them is probably not an option either. So I'm not gonna get on anyone's case for it. Hail, travelers, you are General Aurelius Potter, are you not? Emperor Tiberius sent me to intercept you before you cross over into Charn.
The Emperor, what does he want with us?
You are to follow me to the Imperial capital immediately. I'm told of its utmost importance. We hardly have the time for this. Let's be quick about it. Of course, sir, I wouldn't have any other way. Our lives are at stake after all. Please come with me. Lionel, it's good to see you again. First of all, allow me... That was the king of... That was the other king's voice. What do I say? Lionel, it is good to see you again. First of all, allow me to express my condolences for Clara. Many lives have been lost in the fight against Centobon. Okay, I don't know why you would stay silent. That'd be rude. Thank you, sir. It shall not be in vain. Without your efforts bringing peace to our two nations, our cost would have been much greater. On behalf of all Travail, please accept my sincere thanks. With all due respect, sir, without the help of my friends... Yes, you're right, of course. General Riley has done a commendable job of leading you beyond the brink and back again, and there's Felix's heroics to consider as well. That said, it's largely thanks to your resolve that things have turned out the way they have, wouldn't you agree, General?
Correct, my liege. It's only thanks to Lionel's determination we made it this far.
Ever since I sent you to take part in the Battle of Corinth, I've heard nothing but praise for your heroic actions from across the land. You saved the people of Ironrim from a vampire and made sure the monster would never rise again. So I'm guessing that was the right choice. Even though I was conflicted about it. You and your companions became champions of the arena, a true test of your mettle if ever there was one. You helped an old man come to terms with the loss of his beloved, even though your journey to Kushan was more important. You unlocked the secrets of the Emperor's Citadel and even showed mercy to a proven enemy. And perhaps most importantly of all, you uncovered an evil that seeks to destroy us all. Unless I'm mistaken, your next destination is Charn, where Marcus and the Lord Shard await you. Is this correct? That's right, sir. If we're to stop the darkness, we have no choice. We've heard no news from Charn in quite some time. It's my belief the entire country has already fallen to the darkness. If that is true, there's a good chance that you may not return alive. For better or for worse, this will likely be your final battle. With that in mind, and knowing that the fate of Travail rests in your hands, I want to make sure you are prepared for whatever you may face. Please make use of this scroll. Meteor Rain! This is the most powerful spell known to the man, Meteor Rain. Its existence has been a closely guarded secret since the Followers' War, but if anyone can use it for the good of Legionwood, you can. As the heroes of Travail, I trust that you'll fight until the very end. Please, save us from the darkness. Do not give in to hopelessness. Okay, so before I go down there, which is the way to Charn, I gotta go talk to Baba Yaga. I gotta. Oh, that's right. Not only did the game crash on me, I didn't ever do this in that part, in that segment of my playthrough. This was in another backtracking moment. I never went and talked to her. I forgot all about that. So yeah, I'm just gonna get through this real quick. She's just telling me about the thing that she needs from the ziggurat. Okay, and here's new. This wouldn't happen to me yet, would it?
Well, aren't you just full of surprises? That's it. I won't bother asking what you had to go through to get it. Now I'll be able to see into the future again. I suppose you'll be wanting something in return for your trouble, won't you? I can't tell you your fortune, as it'll take me a few days to decipher the scroll, but don't worry, I have just the thing.
I finally got the Bard class, so this is where you're supposed to get that.
Back before I opened up this shop, I was a bard traveling with a group of adventurers. We went on all kinds of quests and fought our way across Legionwood. It's thanks to my magical songs we survived all of that.
So I finally got that. But here's the thing. I don't have space for a bard in my group. I mean, okay, let's see. Let's see here. This is the party's total SP for 5 turns. What kind of text is a bard capable of using? Did I ever... Okay, if I do that, it's probably a bad idea now that I think about it. There's no icon next to Bard. That's strange. Well, I'm just gonna go without it for now. I don't want to drop his stats since he's gonna be taking a ton of the damage. They don't drop very much, but I still don't want to risk it. So I'm just gonna go without it for now. Which sucks because that Bard armor, like... The class system in this game is really good. It's really good. It just makes me choose, which is something I don't want to do. That's what a class system does, and it's a very well done class system. It's just... I want to choose! I want to choose! And yeah, it says it's the final area of the game, so one of my theories about this being just a new half of the game or something, that's not the case. I'm pretty sure it's not the case. Somewhere in Charn, I think it's a few weeks later. So now we're in the Celtan Plains. Well, here we are. This capital Charn is not far from this place.
It looks like the darkness has well and truly established itself here. We lost contact with Chan months before the Battle of Corinth. It's had plenty of time to fester here. Do you think anybody's still alive? If we can, we should rescue them. We've seen how quickly things turn bad in Westholme. I don't think...
Well, let's not think about what could have been. We're here to stop Marcus. We cannot let him spread the darkness any further. He's right. We're just wasting time talking. Let's hurry to the capital. Okay. So, the monsters here are, for the most part, largely the same. Oh, yeah, there's a hole that I can go into. They're the same as the Emperor Citadel, as you can see. There's one monster who's different, and there might be more later on. I don't need to steal it all, which is good. Off screen, I went and stole as much as I possibly could from every possible enemy I could find. Except maybe the volcano, and I don't think I stole everything from the grudge holders. But that would have taken a long time anyway. So I think it's fine that I didn't do that. Oh. Oh, he... Well, I guess it's fine. See, I can go down these holes. I couldn't tell that at first. Oh yeah, I need a rope to get across this. Some rope. I never got that in my last playthrough. I'm pretty close to where I was, actually. I only managed to get a little bit done. I was unable to continue. Here's the enemy, Amoeba. They actually drop this. I can steal the same thing as I get from the carrion worms from them, so no need to steal. Also, flame bolt. They're slimes, so they're resistant to physical damage, and when I say resistant, they are incredibly resistant. Physical damage does nothing to them. I'm exaggerating, but it's still... It doesn't do much. But yeah, having at least a Magus is extremely important here. This is going to give me another goldfin fish, or... Well, I can fish for him here. I'm not guaranteed to get one. Yeah, no. I'm not gonna spend an entire episode worrying about that. Flame bolt. Attack the zombie lord. I don't know what they're weak to. Now that I think about it, they're probably just weak to light. That would make the most sense. Okay. I can't get anything in that hole yet. Shoot. Take the carrion worm. It's weak to fire, so since he has the fire spear, that's good. Still never really had a chance to use that ice armor. I don't know if I mentioned that in the last episode. In fact, that was probably something I mentioned in, yeah, they did literally no damage. It's probably something I mentioned when I tried to record last night, but I never really got a chance to use that ice armor. It has more defense than a fire armor, or the hop tile armor. So it was strange that it never came up. No, I'm gonna check that out. Ice mail. It reduces cold damage but makes me more susceptible to fire. I don't think there's any fire here, but I don't know about the ice. This is a terrible idea. Don't get me wrong. This armor, its defense stat is great, and it gives more agility. But the double damage from dark attacks, I am in the midst of the darkness right now. That sounds like a terrible idea. That would be a nightmare waiting to happen. Well. I just want to get this item and get back to that hole real quick before I end this video. Because then I'll pretty much be caught up with where I was. I got the machete. Actually, no, I think there was one more segment. Not segment, but there was another cave or something. Oh well, I will see you in the next one. We'll see what's down there in the... Oh god, I have to fight these guys. That's a great place to end because it's going to take a little while to kill these guys. Plus, I'm about to be poisoned, aren't I? Yep. See you next time, guys. Bye!